because of him making a pass at me. It wasn't the that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality,
Listen up and close that door fast because the rap scene just turned into a full-on war zone. The girls are going at it again, and it's getting wild. Just when everyone thought things had cooled off between Cardi and Nicki after Cardi finally dropped her album, boom, wrong again. Out of nowhere, they came swinging on social media, dragging each other like there was no tomorrow. No filters, no limits, just pure chaos exploding online. What made it even crazier is that nobody saw it coming. 1 second it was calm. Cardi's album was trending, Nicki was quiet, and the next, the whole internet was on fire. Posts, retweets, subs, shots flying left and right. Fans were picking sides like it was the Super Bowl of rap beefs. These two, they don't just dislike each other. It's straight up war at this point. So here's how it all started. People began feeling that something messy was brewing when Nicki suddenly started retweeting posts about her having the highest first-week sales of any female rapper this decade. Yeah, that's huge, and she worked for that. No one's denying it. But the timing? Kinda suspicious, especially since everyone online was hyping up Cardi's comeback numbers at that exact moment. Cardi had dropped her first album in 7 years, and the internet was buzzing non-stop about it. Fans were arguing over whether she sold 199,600 copies or a clean 200,000. The debates were heated, but then, bam! Nicki swoops in with her retweets, and instantly the vibe shifted. People started whispering, "Oh, she's throwing shade!" Nicki didn't say anything directly, but those retweets spoke louder than words. She shared posts like Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2, 228,000 first week, biggest debut for a female rap album this decade.
even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you...
Highest vinyl sales for a female rap album ever. Fans were quick to connect the dots. The moment those numbers hit the timeline, you could almost feel the tension rise. It was like Nicki was saying, yeah, Cardi did good, but I'm still that girl. And that's when the drama really started cooking. Fans went wild, the comment sections exploded, and everyone knew one thing. This wasn't about to end quietly. Nicki Minaj wasn't just celebrating, she was making history. Since 1991, no other female rapper has matched what Pink Friday 2 pulled off. It became the biggest opening ever for a female rap album on both global Spotify and the US charts, even with dozens of new albums dropping since 2023. And get this, it all happened during the Christmas season, when streams usually slow down. Nicki's album still debuted with a jaw-dropping 28.2 million streams in a single day. That's power. But she didn't stop there. Nicki holds 2 of the top 5 biggest Spotify debuts for female rap projects ever. The numbers don't lie. She's the queen, period. Still, the moment she started retweeting all those posts hyping her stats, right when everyone was celebrating Cardi's huge comeback, things started smelling like shade. Fans instantly felt the tension shift. It wasn't just pride anymore. It was personal. That was the spark that lit the fuse for what would turn into pure chaos online. And then, Nicki dropped the gloves, literally. Out of nowhere, she jumped on X, Twitter, and fired off a bar that broke the internet. She wrote, "Barney Dangerous, ABCDEFG, falling off the charts with a big belly, running trains barefoot, still smelly, still couldn't outsell me, ABCDEFG, surgery to look like me, tell the rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico, fraud, and perjury, ABCDEFG, lied and said mom was Trini." The whole timeline froze. Fans instantly realized this wasn't random. Nicki was mocking Cardi's track Magnet from her latest album, where Cardi used a similar alphabet rhyme style. It was a direct jab, no questions asked. What made it even spicier? Magnet was the same song where Cardi had dissed Nicki's protege, JT, earlier this year, which caused that explosive fight between JT and Cardi online. The internet remembered, and receipts started resurfacing fast. So when Nicki brought that alphabet bar back, everyone knew exactly what she was doing. It was a lyrical slap to Cardi's face, subtle, but deadly. And you best believe Cardi caught that shade. But here's the thing, Cardi isn't the type to stay quiet, not when someone comes for her publicly. Oh no, she was ready to clap back and make sure Nicki regretted ever typing those letters out loud. Nicki wasn't done stirring the pot. Oh no, she was just getting warmed up. She jumped back on X and retweeted a post that read, "What did Cardi B say in her #1 album? Oh yeah, Musk got on notifications and alerts cause everything I do, they hate." Then Nicki doubled down with her own tweets going full savage mode. She posted, "Coca-Cola Barbie, the power I have makes these girls come out of rehab every time. Go to your room? Nothing more annoying than a bored bee. You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. Woo." Nicki was not holding back. She followed that up with, "Damn, she was streaming Magnet hard as hell." And that's when everyone realized Nicki was taking another swing straight at Cardi. But she didn't stop there. Nicki went even lower, dropping another bomb online. Raw dogging. Pregnant with the 4th baby. Barbie, BBVHPV, allegedly. That one line alone blew up the timeline. Fans were screaming, bloggers were reacting, and the internet was on fire. And Cardi? She wasn't about to sit there and take it. Within minutes, she clapped back with pure heat. She tweeted, "Coca-Cola Barbie, ABCDEFG. Your man has to snatch pee. Pee tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-old?" The comment section exploded. Everyone knew exactly who she was talking about, and it was brutal. Then Cardi went in even harder, switching from bars to straight facts. She said, "Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag you think it is. You've been in the game for 16 years. Compare yourself to your real peers. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake, that's your league. Those are the numbers you should be matching. But you can't, because you're doing less than all of them." That line right there, it hit deep. Fans were reposting it everywhere, saying Cardi finally said what everyone was thinking. But Cardi wasn't finished yet. She had one more round locked and loaded. She tweeted, "I was in high school when you came out. Why are you comparing yourself to me for?" Then she dropped the real bombshell that had everyone gasping. "All right, now this is the 3rd tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them men scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies." The internet went wild. Fans, blogs, even celebs started chiming in. Everyone knew the gloves were officially off. This wasn't just petty shade anymore. This was war between 2 rap queens, and every tweet was another hit. Cardi wasn't backing down. She came swinging with her whole chest this time. Right after the wild back-and-forth tweets, she dropped a picture that shook the internet. It was Nicki's brother wearing a pink Barbie wig, the exact same style Nicki's known for rocking. The post went viral instantly, and fans were losing it. The shade was bold, loud, and personal. But Nicki? Oh, she wasn't letting that slide. She hit back with her own visuals, posting a picture of Jay-Z in a pink Barbie wig crying and another of Cardi dressed up in a Barney costume. The wildest part? That Barney photo wasn't random. It was snapped during their infamous 2018 New York Fashion Week fight. Yeah, the one where things got physical and headlines went crazy for weeks. The internet lost its mind all over again. It was pure, unfiltered pettiness, and both women were clearly enjoying every second of it. While that chaos was going down, JT decided to hop into the mix and make things even messier. She jumped online and tweeted, "LOL, that B home ugly and mad. No celebration. I would have been breakdancing right now if I was #1, but she knows she lied." Fans instantly clocked the shade. JT was definitely taking Cardi's situation and running with it. And that's when the theories started flying. People began saying, "Yep, JT's doing all this to stay on Nicki's good side." And honestly, it made sense. See, the same Magnet song that Cardi used to diss Nicki? That's also the one where she came for JT. In the track, Cardi went straight for the jugular, spitting, "You a shady A, you been trash since birth. Mama didn't want you. Brenda's baby A. Bottom feeder A. All that D writing still ain't get you no feature B. You just mad you got a man that cheats. You be sharing bags with my man's chick, but I don't stick no D's in his behind. You look a hot mess, easily impressed. B. You never gave looks, started getting dressed. B. Rick Owens, the only fashion house you know. You should have asked me. I would have took you to the show, Lil B." Yeah, Cardi went there. The verse was savage and messy, and everyone knew exactly who she was calling out. That's why JT jumping into Nicki's defense now looked way too convenient. Fans started saying she was only siding with Nicki to get revenge for being embarrassed in that track. By this point, the timeline was a full-blown battlefield. Nicki, Cardi, JT, and their fan bases all throwing shade like it was their day job. Every new post was another grenade, and every comeback had people glued to their screens. The rap girls weren't just beefing, they were putting on the pettiest, loudest, most chaotic show the internet had seen in a long time. Cardi's lyrics weren't just clever, they hit deep. That bottom feeder line wasn't only shade, it exposed something real. Everyone could see it was aimed at JT, basically calling her out for riding for Nicki, but still not getting that long-awaited feature. Fans pointed out how JT's been defending Nicki non-stop online, tweeting, arguing, posting. But Nicki's never once returned the favor with a collab. It was giving loyalty with no reward, and people were clowning her for it. And that other line about her man-sharing bags? Oh, that was definitely aimed at JT's boyfriend Lil Uzi Vert. The lyric tied straight into the long-standing rumors about Uzi's flamboyant style and alleged behind-the-scenes behavior that's had fans gossiping for years. Cardi knew exactly what she was doing by mentioning it, so JT decided to flip the script and fire back by going after Cardi's man Stefan. Yeah, she brought him into it. See, last year a stylist named Chris Griffith accused Stefan of allegedly trying to sexually assault him. The story had died down for a while, until last week. When Chris brought it back up in an interview, that's when JT jumped on the chance to drag Cardi publicly. She went on X and posted, "This is crazy and sad. Gay men should be protected. I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough." Then she took it further, saying, "Cardi B's baby father is a gay man, not because of how he dresses or expresses himself, but because Chris said it out his own mouth. Justice for Chris. I stand with the gay community." She didn't stop there either. JT went full chaos mode and started tagging everyone. CNN, Donald Trump, even the country of Mexico somehow made her list. The internet couldn't believe it. Screenshots were flying everywhere. JT had officially turned a Twitter spat into an international situation. But then, things took a wild turn. Somebody hit her with the classic "this you" moment, dropping old pics of Lil Uzi wearing skirts, heels, and carrying luxury bags. Basically the exact thing she was shading Cardi's man for. It was pure irony, and the internet was quick to drag her for it. Still, JT wasn't about to get embarrassed without a fight. She clapped back fast, writing, "Yes, my man does this. Minds his business, works hard, takes care of his family, inspires his generation, and doesn't snatch nobody. His style is what made him Lil Uzi." Fans were divided. Some said JT defended her man like a real one. Others said she just exposed her hypocrisy. Either way, the timeline was lit. The whole situation spiraled from rap beef to full-on relationship drama, and everyone watching was eating it up. The mess just kept getting bigger. And the girls? They were nowhere near done yet. Cardi was done playing nice. She came with receipts, baby. When JT tried to spin the narrative, Cardi clapped back so hard that the whole internet stopped scrolling. She pulled out screenshots, yes, actual messages, between JT and Lil Uzi. And let's just say their so-called perfect couple image fell apart in seconds. Cardi posted the text with the caption, "We talking about Chris right now, focus," and then dropped the bombshell screenshots. JT's always online screaming, my man," like their love is goals, but these messages showed it was more drama than romance. In the text, JT wrote, "I don't want to come up there sick and moody. Then you get mad and curse me out. Then it's too much." And Uzi replied, "I want to because I invited you." Then JT hit back with, "I have to work. Come here. I'll come after we leave Miami, if we still like each other." That's when Uzi dropped a line that had everyone talking. "You think I ever been through this? Be honest. I love this ish. You love me." But JT wasn't swooning. She clowned him with, "LMAO. You make me evil. I don't act like this." And then came the real bomb. Uzi said, "You mad at me yet? It's just because you pregnant, that's why you moody." The timeline went crazy. Fans started asking, wait, pregnant? Nobody saw that one coming, and JT sure didn't confirm it. But Cardi wasn't done spilling. She posted more screenshots, this time showing JT venting about Uzi allegedly still having feelings for his ex, Brittany Renner, and how much it was eating her up inside. The messages painted a picture of a relationship full of jealousy, distance, and pain. Definitely not the fairy tale JT's been selling online, but the caption Cardi added under those screenshots? That's what really sent the internet into meltdown mode. She wrote, "I want justice for them babies your man make you remove every time. Ask him what he told me about wanting to see Britt in that courtroom when she didn't show up. Or do I need to play the audio? Don't make me say what he was saying about Roc Nation. The comment sections exploded. People were tagging everyone, Nicki, JT, Uzi, Britney, trying to figure out who was telling the truth. It was one of those screenshots don't lie moments that turned a regular feud into something way bigger. At that point, rumors started spreading fast that Nicki might have pushed JT into the drama in the first place. Fans claimed she was pulling strings behind the scenes to keep the fire burning between Cardi and JT. But even if that were true, it didn't save JT because Cardi's clapback completely finished her online. And that's how the night ended, with Cardi standing tall, JT catching heat, and Nicki sitting quiet, but definitely watching it all unfold. The rap world hasn't seen mess like this in years. So now the question is, whose side are you on? Do you think Nicki's secretly stirring the pot, or was Cardi just defending herself the right way? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because the next round of this drama, you don't want to miss it. See you in the next video.